when you're deciding to add things to your calendar, is the Word of God is your filter? Will this new job, this new sport, this new activity, this extra commitment, when you look at those things and you're deciding whether to do them, the question you got to ask yourself, is it going to take me away from what's priority in my lives according to the Word of God? So for me, as a pastor and a father and a husband, is it going to take me away from my wife? Is it going to take me away from my kids? Is it going to take me away from my work in the church? Reasonably talking. You know, every once in a while, I'm going to go out and hang out with my buddies, and I'll be away from my wife for one night, and that's okay. But according to the Word of God, am I going to be taken away from these priorities in my life? Am I going to be away from my wife so much that I cannot love her as Christ loved the church, as we read in Ephesians? Am I going to be taken away from my kids so much that I can't teach them the truths of God, as we read about in Ephesians and in Deuteronomy, right? Is the Word of God filtering your life? And man, let me tell you, it is painful. It's painful. I mean, for this means I've had to stop coaching softball teams that I used to run and have fun with. I have to give up hanging out with my buddies. I've had to put off at times higher education or fun projects I've wanted to do around the house. I used to love to play like sports video games. Those are gone out the window. I have to miss out hanging out with cool people from church and going to cool parties. You know, even like big projects I've wanted to do at the church, I've had to say no to. It's been painful, but it's worth it because I'm keeping focused on my priorities and I don't regret any of it. Because it puts me in a place where my eyes are on the Lord. They're on the one thing that matters. And I know, and I don't always get it right, but that I'm seeking His face for my time and for my calendar so they may be used for His purposes. And so my prayer is this year you will use the Word of God to filter your calendar.